Welcome, penny stock billionaires. December 2nd, very exciting day in the markets. Stocks are picking up, or I should say, at least our stocks are now ripping much higher. Things are looking amazing. I want to first start off with Liquid Avatar, LQID, LQAVF. Look at this chart. Boom. This thing has been forming a pennant here for about 2 weeks, almost a month right now, and it's ready to break out. Of course, this company is in the metaverse space, like legitimately. This is like a legitimate metaverse company. It's not a pivot. It's not like, last year they were doing, I don't know, lithium or, cannabis, and now they're doing metaverse. No. It was metaverse from day one. When you guys first saw us last December, the CEO came on and he was talking about the liquid avatar, all their digital identity, all that stuff. It's happening right now. They're at the the Comic-Con in LA right now, where it's going to happen. This is about to become, I think, very big. The stock is going to break out. I think we got a path to 50 cents, easy double. And again, when we introduced this, it went from, 13 cents to 50 cents in 2 months, whatever it was. So I don't see any reason why it can't go higher now. I think the stock might actually hit $1. This thing is like so crazy, it might hit $1. So there is a path to $1. Again, highly speculative. These types of stocks are very speculative, but I think we're going to hit $1. Also, I want to bring to your attention Logic, LGIQ, over the counter, and also trading in Canada as LGIQ. Take a look at this chart. We got the one-day chart breaking out. You get a really great bottom here. This stock has tested this level already several times, $2. It is not going below $2. So basically, it's been de-risked. Look how far this extends. Okay, we're here. Well, back 20 months ago, it was at $1.70, or $1.68. But essentially, it's been de-risked. This is not going to go to 50 cents. It's basically, this is the bottom. You can see a really nice, beautiful double bottom, and the MACD line is about to cross over. It's going to break out this moving average, this 50-day moving average, and boom. I think you got a straight shot to $12. I think that this LGIQ straight shot, $12, 3x. We should have Jay on probably next week. 100x on OG. Listen, they're legitimately, I know people say I'm hyping. It's not really hype. This company does have the ingredients to be it's 50 cents now, so 100x is $50. That's stretching it. That might be stretching it. That might take a while, but hey, if you have 5 years, 10 years, it might get to $50. Although I don't think this company is going to be around. It's probably going to be bought out at some point. Once they have like 25 stores, once they got the future of cheese, plant-based business going. I don't think it's going to stick around beyond $5, $7. Basically, they get a lot of stuff cooking, and once it moves, I think this space is there's a lot of vultures in the space. Big companies are looking to swoop down and pick up bargains. And I think that once these guys get some momentum going, once the stock breaks out above $5, and they're doing 25 million in plant-based sales, they're doing 80 million in grocery stores, somebody's going to buy this. These guys have a really good thing going, and but I think in the meanwhile, excuse me, I got the wrong chart up here. Wrong chart, excuse me. Organic Garage, so. Today, amazing day. By the way, speaking of the chart, you got a key reversal, you got a follow through day, and there is definitely shorting going on. People have been shorting the stock. Again, I think people really, I think there's some funds out there that really do believe that this thing is going to do a financing here, and it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Take it off the table. It's just not going to happen. There's no financing. So I think they're going to realize soon enough. By then, the stock is going to be a $1.25, $1.50. You know, there's going to be a massive short squeeze. But yeah, look at this beautiful action in the stock. I mean, this thing just wants to break higher. And I think we're going to close the gap. We're going to close this gap at 70 cents roughly. It's going to consolidate for a couple of days. And then it's going to break out to $1.25. And then everybody and their brother-in-law is going to jump in on the stock. By the way, what I should add is, shit, I forgot the disclaimer. Yeah, nothing we talk about here is a recommendation to buy or sell securities. Do your own due diligence. These stocks are very, very high risk. They can all go to zero. This is essentially public venture capital. Any of these stocks can go to absolutely zero. We are paid by these companies, so this is actually I don't want to say it's paid content, because this show is really opinion. It's chart opinion, but it is biased. Obviously, I have a bias. I do want to say good things. I usually try to say good things, not always. I usually try to tell you try to be as objective as possible. But that we are definitely, everything you hear should be taken with a grain of salt. And if you want to join our Telegram channel, you want to get the inside scoop before everybody else. You want to get the inside information. Click the link down in the video description below. Join the Telegram channel, and you'll get all our stuff before we put it out on social media elsewhere. So if you want to get you want to front run everybody from Twitter and everywhere else, Discord, you got to join our Telegram channel. It's like legal inside information, basically. Best thing going ever. We are also on Discord, and of course, WallStreetReporter.com. Okay, 23 minutes before the closing bell. Again, Organic Garage, a very nice action. And by the way, I highly recommend you watch a video. I did something for, there's a lot of people who are not into charts, which is fine. If you want to know the fundamentals of a story like Organic Garage, I did a very short video. I think it's 8 minutes, where I explain exactly how Organic Garage can go to $5 per share. $5, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 per share. Next 6 to 9 months. The video is on our YouTube channel, Wall Street Reporter 1843. Watch this video, and I give you three paths for this thing to be a 5-bagger stock based on fundamentals. So it's really, this is not like, chart stuff. This is like the real deal. Of course, the charts I think are even better, but yeah. Anyway, OGGF in the US. So yeah, things are looking really good. I think we're in a very good position to hit this number again next week, break out above, and I think we'll see $1.10 by January 1st. I think we'll be at $1.10. So this is coming right up. Market's looking very good. What else is moving? RHT looking good here. 1 hour chart, short-term action. Let's take a look. 1 day chart. Yeah, a bit of a pullback. I think let's see what happens tomorrow. Okay, now ESC, highlight of the day. The highlight of today. Now, I'm gonna have to do an explainer video like I did with Organic Garage. I'm gonna have to do the same thing with ESC, because there's a lot of people who are, geez, what? What part don't you understand? There's I don't understand. I do think there is a little bit of that short selling happening here, because there is expectation that they're going to do a financing, and it ain't happening. And this chart, by the way, is positioned for a massive breakout, massive move. I think once this breaks $1.80, it's going to $253. So $1.80, watch that $1.80 number, because it's going to break out, go to $2, $2.50, and then $5, $10, $12. ESC, again, this is a stock. It's done it before. You guys have seen it. We introduced it last year right over here, right at this bottom. It was like, I don't know, 30 cents. And it went to 450 in just a few months. So it was a 15 bagger, 1,500%. If you would invested 10 grand in ESC in December when we introduced it, you'd have had $150,000 cold hard cash by right around Valentine's Day. So yeah. So this is going to do it again. It is a sleeper. It's going to be one of the biggest esports stocks ever. I think, the acquisition they did now, this is the game changer. I mean, this is the thing. This is the thing that everybody, the crazy thing is this. The stock ran to $4 last February, based on, expectations of the future. And they really didn't have that much. They just did a small deal. They bought some, back office thing for which was doing 10 million of revenues, which is good. But this thing now, this company, they're just closed. This is a closed deal. It's not an LOI. This is what is it called? Game Addict. 24 million revenues, 5 million income, almost 5 million income, like 4.6, 4.8 Canadian dollars, of course. So, this is a game changer. This acquisition is the thing that's going to put these guys on the map. Mark my words, because this is a marketing company. Essentially, this company helps esports, video game publishers, and also companies now, they're going to be doing sports betting, iGaming. So they help these guys acquire customers, which is a massive business. How do you think they make 25 million a year? So this thing, and it's going to have massive synergies with everything else they're doing, because the key is getting customers in the door, and they have a built-in marketing. I mean, it's a genius acquisition. I mean, the guy, the guy might be like a next level genius, this Conrad guy. So, the most important thing with these companies, these penny stocks, is you got to have a CEO that gets it, that knows how to pivot, knows how to seize opportunities. Look, here is a guy who went from less than $1 million in revenues in December of last year, when he first debuted, to $60 million run rate. Now, I know it's Canadian dollars, so it's not like a real money, but $60 million Canadian is still, it's impressive, right? It's a 60x, 6,000% increase in revenue run rate. I don't know anybody else who's done that. So I know the stock got a bit of ahead of itself back in February, because look, the market is forward-looking. So I think it is going to go crazy at some point when people start to realize, and this thing is going to go to like $12, $15 a share. It might get ahead of itself again, and then it's going to pull back. And who knows? I mean, look, this guy is not going to stop at 100 million run rate. He wants to go, he said, now 250 million. By the way, they also have organic revenues, organic growth. This is not just slapping it together. No, this is organic growth, especially this marketing business. It's a game changer. VSB, really nice action today. Key reversal, upside reversal day, breaking above the moving average. I think we're now, let's see what happens tomorrow. If tomorrow we close $1.50 or higher, that will position for this thing to hit new highs. Oh, look at this 1 hour chart. What a beauty. You got like a kind of like a inverse head and shoulders bottom, and this thing is ready to catapult out of here. Like it's going to go straight out of Compton. Okay. This thing is going to go straight out of Compton to $2 a share by I think next week. I think this thing could be $2 next week. Oh my God! This guy bought a penny stock billion hoodie. Oh, okay. I need you to take a look at. I'm sorry. I need you to take a picture of yourself, or find like a hot girl, much better. Now, I don't want to see you really. I think that's a male name, Pavandeep, right? So I don't want to see you. Get me a take that hoodie, put a hot girl on, and take a picture, put it on Twitter, and we'll spread the word. Or you could take a picture of yourself with the girl, ideally inside, sitting in a lime green Lamborghini. I don't care if you have to rent the Lambo for the day, whatever you got to do. This is what we need, because we got to have like a flexing, what do they call it? Flex. We got to have a flex thing going here for social media. This hoodie, I'm telling you, anybody who buys this Penny Stock Billionaire Gang hoodie, you see this thing, or the hoodie or the mugs, this is life changing. This is like, they say life changing. This is life changing. I mean, this is like better than the stock going 100x. When you have this coffee mug, I don't even have this coffee mug. It's so in demand that I can't even get my hands on one. It's amazing. Okay. Raya, I'm glad you asked. So let me put this up over here. Raya. Okay, Raya. By the way, I think Raya, R-Y-A-H. They're going to resurface. It's like a submarine. It's a submarine. It's going to resurface. A missile is going to launch. This submarine is going to resurface, launching missiles shortly. I think we've seen the bottom here. I think this is the bottom. Here we go. Let's do the one-day chart. Again, this is a very new chart. It's only 4 months of data, not a lot of data. This is a crazy chart. I think we've seen the bottom here. So let's, next week, stay tuned next week. I think we have seen the bottom of Raya, and they're going to resurface with hopefully some good news. Yeah, so shit. So yeah, by the way, I do need to say this. Look, we introduced the stock, I think it was here, 9 cents, whatever it was, 10 cents. And, it popped. It went to, I don't know, 15 cents. It should have gone higher. I think there was a lot of people who front loaded that thing. But anyway, look, you got to get in early. As soon as we announce the stock, that's when you got to get into it. And, basically I was really expecting this thing to double right out of the gate. And I was expecting a lot more news flow. I feel a little bit like these guys kind of, I don't know, they went a little quiet here. I don't know what's going on, but once we get some news direction, this thing should be popping. They have a really good story. You got to watch the videos on the YouTube channel, and yeah, it's pretty impressive. So we're going to get these guys back. By the way, right 13 minutes into the close, LGIQ is flying. Look at this. This is like explosive action here. Wow. Pennant. Perfect pennant formation. Boom. This thing wants to break out. This thing wants to go to like 350 tomorrow. Look at this pennant. I mean, do I need to explain to you what this means? This thing is ready to explode. And this thing, I mean, for all you degenerates, I mean, this is a great trading stock, because when it runs, look at the moves it makes. 60 cents. I mean, big moves, 30 cent, 20% moves, crazy moves. ESE. Yeah, so back to the ESE story. Look, I think this is going to be a $10, $12 stock in the next 6-9 months. I'm going to do a video, an explainer video. Good question. Bets. I don't know. I bet there's going to be people who are going to dump the stock because they're frustrated and angry. And I think that might be a good buying opportunity. Again, I'm not giving advice here. It's not advice. But I do think that this thing is probably going to dump when it opens up. And this guy's going to be scooping in to buy it. So it's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see what happens. I mean, this is the craziest. I've never had anything like this in my life. I've never had a company like be what do you call it? This I've never had this. Never. It's crazy. Susan, we got to take a picture of yourself in that hoodie. By the way, we have for girls, we got the crop hoodie, not the full, it's the crop hoodie. And take a picture of yourself, put it on Twitter, and we will send it out there. And yeah, it's gonna be great. So exactly. Is there still a trading floor? Do they still have a physical floor at TSX? I don't know. Is there still a physical floor? Yeah, this hoodie. I mean, and especially you need the mug. We also have the mug comes in white and black. Now, for some reason, they charge a lot more for the black mug than the white mug. I think it's probably like a racist thing. You know, like these companies, they're all very woke, and they're probably trying to do some sort of like I don't know, racial justice. What do they call it? Social justice thing, where they're trying to make the black thing more expensive. There's something, because these mugs should be the same price, but trust me, I'm not. I think on the black mug I'm making like 50 cents because it's a crazy price. I don't know why it's so expensive. It should be the same price. Yeah, I am not involved. We've not been involved with CloudMD since January. I don't even know those guys completely went off the radar. They want to do institutional, whatever. God bless. I don't know. OG price 1/4. What does that mean? The first quarter or if you're asking for a prediction, I will say many moon, as they say. Hashtag many moon. OG $5. RHT 250 coming 30 days. RHT on track for mini moon, on track for 250 breakout. Look at this. This chart wants to go up. It wants to explode. This chart wants to explode off the screen, go into space, outer space. Okay, 8 minutes into the close. Look at this liquid avatar. Wow. Very, very strong. I mean, this thing, again, pennant formation, bouncing off of that moving average. Look how strong this thing is. I mean, it wants to go right to 50 cents. I don't know if I need to draw you a thing here, but look, this thing wants to go from here to 50 cents. Easy. It's going to be like a moonshot, 50-cent moonshot. It's probably going to go to 65 cents. It's going to make a new high, maybe even 70 cents, consolidate, and then it might go bananas. Again, highly speculative. Do your due diligence, but the metaverse space, this is the way to do it. Organic Garage into the close 1 week. By the way, this is the 1 week chart. Really good looking chart here. We're above the 50-day moving average, or 50-week moving average. So this thing wants to go higher. I mean, this thing wants to go to minimum 250 right away, and then $5 after that. It is going to consolidate. I think once this stock breaks out of $1, it's going to go to like $2.50, $2.25 maybe, and then it's going to spend probably a few months. So you might, for those of you who are degenerate day traders, when Organic Garage goes to 250, you might want to take some money off the table, take some profits, and I don't know. For example, let's say you own 10,000 shares. You might want to sell like 7,000 shares. Pull your principal out and let it ride after that. But because I think it's going to consolidate for a couple of months once it hits 250. We've seen that happen before. And then it'll break out to $5 by probably between July and September of next year of 22. This is going to be $5. Okay. 6 minutes into the close, I cannot believe that people have not scooped up ESE. I mean, what needs to be explained? They're doing 60 million run rate in esports, so it should be trading at minimum 600 million valuation, 10 times the revenues. Just like EGLX. I mean, these are like this is like The flip side of EGLX, anybody who likes EGLX would love, ESE. And yeah, so this thing, 600 million, that means $6 a share. That's right now. That's not forward looking. That's right now. So it's undervalued, 75% undervalued, should be trading at $6. So it's going to close that valuation gap, and then it's going to rip. It's going to go probably $12 very, very quickly. Let's see what is going on with LGIQ into the close 1 week. We got the 1 day. Let me see the 1 hour chart. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I'm surprised this thing has not broken out of this pennant, but because we've got a beautiful pennant formation and this thing is ready to explode. Visibility still at $1.40. Also a pennant ready to explode at head and shoulders bottom. Head and shoulders bottom. This thing wants to go to 250 immediately. I think it might go to like crazy numbers. I think when this thing goes, okay, here's my new prediction. You ready for this? Okay, so went from 50 cents to $1. I think it's going to go to like I think it's going to a touch under $4 on the breakout. Once it breaks out of this $2 range, there's going to be a massive FOMO action happening, and it's going to go to like $4. So that is the deal over there. We got 4 minutes to the close. Yeah, by the way, again, if you're just tuning in, make sure you click the links in the video description below on our YouTube thing to join the Telegram channel. This is where we have all the good stuff throughout the trading day before it gets posted to like Twitter or Discord or whatever. So if you want a head start, you want to jump start on like trading ideas or whatever, or news, you got to be on our Telegram channel. That's where all the smart people are. I mean, we got, the kind of people who are on our Telegram channel. We got like all the top hedge funds. We got Nancy Pelosi. We got, we got the Pope. We got, everybody's on it. So if you're not on it, you're really missing out. Okay, 3 minutes into the close. What is moving right now? What is a hot mover right now? Where is the big opportunity in the market? I think VSB, let me see, is VSB starting to move here? No, it's, I think we've seen, I think this is it. I think everybody now is done for the day, basically. I think there might be like one or two small orders, but I think this is it. Tomorrow's Friday, and that should be an exciting day in the markets. I think tomorrow VSB is going to pop. It could go to $1.60. Organic Garage could make a big move tomorrow. Let's take a look at this Organic Garage. Still in the 1 hour. Let's take a look. Yeah, I think there's definitely some short selling happening here, because these guys are trying to break. They're trying to break the support, the pennant over here. That's what's going on. I think there's some guys out of Germany that are doing this. But yeah, I think these guys are going to have a very difficult time covering when the short squeeze happens in Organic Garage. I mean, these guys are going to be destroyed. It's going to be an absolute massacre. ESE, what's going on? $1.61. Very quiet. Again, I'm very shocked that this thing has not moved to like, $6. But yeah, I think we're going to have FOMO Friday tomorrow. There's going to be some crazy action tomorrow before the weekend. You might have short sellers covering their positions, because you never know what could happen. You never know what could happen over the weekend. I mean, imagine if ESC closes another deal. I mean, they could. They just did a $24 million deal. It was like complete surprise. I think that's the problem. I think the problem with ESC is they didn't announce an LOI, so the market was kind of taken by surprise, and they didn't have enough time to really like hype it up. If they did announce the LOI, it could have gone to 250. But what they're doing is actually very smart. It's going to be a little surprise. I think the market's going to catch up in about a week. It's kind of a weird time with some of these stocks. But all right, so we got Organic Garage closing at 53 cents. Okay, not bad. I really thought that we were going to close at the high of the day, but the chart still looks very good, and it leaves a lot of room for this thing to move. It's got a lot of room to move now. So this is actually very bullish. Liquid Avatar closed out 25.5 cents. Again, very bullish. Look at this chart. Look at this pennant happening here. Amazing bullish action. Yeah, this is the deal. You know what? I don't know. I have no idea. I wish I could tell you. I'm kind of optimistic about the stocks that we have. I'm not sure about the market in general. It's a very weird market. It looks like, I thought Nasdaq looked really bad before. I don't know. It's just a weird churning going on right now. So, good question. I got a bunch of options. So, I'm hoping this thing moves to $5. So, then I'll be very happy. I'll let you know. Once I exercise. Probably once the stock breaks $1.25, $1.50, I'll probably exercise the options, but I'm not gonna sell it. I actually do believe it's gonna go to 255, really $5. Like I think in that $4 to $5 range is a very easy shot. So I'm here for the for the big gains. I'm not here to pick up a couple of nickels. Again, I'm only signing up companies right now for the next super stock program that I'm absolutely confident can go 10x, 100x. And I want to focus on just a handful. Like I told you back in the summer, I don't want to do 20 companies right now. I want to have like a handful, like literally 5, 6 companies, and we can laser focus on these guys, and great things happen with that. So I'm really very, very certain that OG will be minimum 250, most likely $5 next 6 to 9 months, possibly higher. And it's going to be a massive stock. It's going to be our 10th 10 bagger. And the ESE, actually, they might be competing with ESE because ESE was already a 15 bagger, but they might go 10x again. It'll be a double dip. I'm also expecting the same thing with fans, by the way. Fans has kind of been off the radar. The story's not over. Now we're not working with fans right now, but I do believe that this thing is going to go back to 250. That space is going to heat up again. Let's take a look at BKNG. Yes. Oh, look at this. There you go. So, look at this chart. Wow. Yeah. So the esports, the betting space has gotten whacked. It could bottom out over here. Let me take a look at Penn. I haven't looked at Penn in a while. But the sports betting space, that whole gaming space, it's going to be one of the biggest themes in the coming few years. Yeah. So, look, these stocks have kind of come off in the last few months. So, by the way, it might be a good thing that bets was halted during this time because it might have saved this thing. As you can see, the betting space, it's been a week. It's been a week the last 4 months or so. But it's going to come back. Look, this thing is Look at this chart. I mean, I think this thing is getting warm. I think let's see, it could bottom out a little bit lower, maybe right around here. $40. I think $40 is where Penn bottoms out. And then we'll see some big moves in these stocks. So it'll be very exciting to watch. But yeah, I'm very bullish on the betting space. So that's, bets, which is going to hopefully come back very shortly, start trading again, and Fans Unite, all these other guys. So with that said, thank you for joining, and I will see you on the next live stream.